Howdy folks, and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay with the mighty Jingles. And we're in the M46 Patton, Tier 9, American medium tank. I do like the Patton, not very good at driving it, but I do enjoy the games that you get in it. It's not as fast as any of the other Tier 9 mediums. It has non-existent armour. The gun couldn't hit the side of a barn from the inside. But there's just something about it. It's a good tank. The gun does have the best alpha damage of any of the Tier 9 medium tanks. And while it ain't that good at sniping, you can still hit targets at long range with it. But close up, while it ain't the fastest of the Tier 9 mediums, it's not slow. And it is very, very manoeuvrable. And it's just such a good, brawling, fast-moving ass kicker of a tank. So we're here on Fishing Bay. There's going to be a very, very, very butthurt Object 704 driver. So our bat chat is going to start crying, but we couldn't kill all of their artillery as our artillery was moving into position. And there goes the 704. Now I think my second shot hits him, but I can't be sure because just before I'm reloaded he disappears. This guy takes it personally, and he spends the rest of the game trying to kill me. Oh, there's that T-44. Now, I'm pretty sure there's an M46 Pershing around here somewhere as well. Now, the reload on the 105mm gun on the Patton is pretty good, but it's just not good enough to catch that T-44 a second time. Now remember that Object 704 I shot at 2 minutes ago? He spent the entire game up until now pointing at this farmhouse, just waiting to get a shot at me. Never mind all the other tanks. Batchat makes another scouting run. And I spot a nice juicy KV-3. That's the object. What's chat?
Let's roll. Enemy is hit.
That guy, honestly, just spent the entire game waiting to get a shot at me here. Because that's what wins matches. Going after one target at the exclusion of everything else. What an idiot. Well, now that I know there's an Object 704 driver on the other side of that hill who's made it his mission in life to shoot at me, and we've pretty much dealt with the guys who were rushing for the road at the top of this little hill here, there's no point in me hanging around any longer. I still would love to know where that M46 Pershing we saw earlier went to. There were two medians that came to the top of this hill. T-44 was one. Didn't see the other one. So let's not stick around and get shot at by vindictive Object 704, especially since there's nothing else we can do. And there's the M26. Right, so well, let's give the bat chat some help.
They're hit.
Something that very rarely seems to happen when I'm driving a bat chat. Check out this Panther 2 driver. This really winds me up. Haha, tough titties, Artie. You're going to have to do better than that and get me this time. Now look where I'm driving. Right, I cannot. He actually, seriously? What is wrong with you? I couldn't get out of the way. I had you on one side and a friggin' building on the other, and you still cut in front of me? The Sooner World of Tanks institutes a driving test. The calmer, happier, and more serene I will find I become. but we've completely broken through on this flank now. And it's largely due to, that Object 704, we're going to come across him in a minute, you'll see he's still got his gun pointing at where I was 5 minutes ago. But screw him, I'm going looking for Artie. And if we can take some pot shots at Tiger 2s along the way, so be it. Oh, hello.
Enemy vehicle knocked down.
There's always some artillery camping in this corner of the... Well, I say camping, I don't mean in a derogatory sense of the word. It's a good spot for Artie to go to. But if you can break through to this side of the map, you always get an artillery kill. Ooh, T-95. Okay, we must be cautious. IS-3. And there's the Object 704. He's camped that spot the entire game, waiting for me to stick my nose up over the hill.
They're knocked down.
And I needed to kill him. I just so needed to be the one to kill him. And of course he stops because somebody tracks him and my shot goes ahead. And there we go, game over. 15-1. 3 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. Great tank, Patton. It's just so versatile. So how did we do? Well, that's not a bad game at all. 13 shots, 11 hit the target. Now, that's pretty good on a Patton. But to be fair, most of those were relatively close range shots, and they were unlikely to miss. If you stop the tank, you give it a second or two to make sure the sight's settled down, the inaccuracy of the gun isn't really an issue in that case. And you can do some serious damage with it. We only took the one hit from that 704 driver who got a bit butthurt because we had the temerity to shoot at him. The experience is doubled, but that's still a 1400 XP game and 56,000 credits. Now, take that one with a pinch of salt. I am running a premium account, but you can make a lot of money on your tier 9 mediums if you just play them right. And you're good enough, you have enough good fortune to get onto a team as good as this one, with an enemy team as inept as that one was. But, you know, things happen. Battle Heroes? Nah. Although the Bat Chat did a great job of scouting. So well done to him. And that was a fun match. I hope you enjoyed watching the replay. I certainly had a hell of a time playing that one, and we'll catch you next time.